So let's do this. I'm out of breath. We've been having to run around outside. Now it's break time, 4:30 almost. So we're getting into the plan for this week, October 11th through the 17th. I am using Spooky Pumpkin Patch, which actually been perfect for next week because we went to the pumpkin patch next week. But I am using a kit for Kittenish Jess's birthday, and it's just like too perfect. And also we went to like a fall event this week, so it like kind of worked out. Sorry you guys can hear Theo in the background, but I'm just gonna flip through this really quickly. So this is the kit. I love the dark colors. I think it's gonna be a really cool look, especially with the foil. I have some add-ons. I have some black icons that I'll probably pull in. I might pull out white as well, depending on my overall vibe. And then I have this Caress Press Shimmer like format coppery-ish color, and I like the copper that Maggie picked. It's a little bit darker. We have a like twinkle copper in our shop, but it's like a lot brighter, like a true copper. This is more of like a rusty, like distressed copper, which I think like really works with this kit since it's more like muted, but it'll really pop against the dark colors. So I decided to use this. I was gonna pull in black bougie boxes, but I honestly think because none of the colors are like orangey, it'll look good with this all around. So I'm just gonna use this foil bundle and then some black and then kind of call it a day. But I think overall it's going to be really, really cute, and I cannot wait to see how it turns out. So my mic wasn't on previously, and I don't remember what I was talking about. It's early in the morning and it's a Wednesday. I couldn't fall back asleep, so here we are. Excuse me, I don't know why I burp all the time. So I ordered pools for the whole house this day. I've been like putzing on doing it. I ordered pools for just the kitchen since it's the most like frequently used drawers. But pools are just such like an annoying thing to order, I find. It's just like a lot of measuring and like hoping for the best. And I did it this day, so I was really pumped about that. We haven't installed them yet because I think the last ones just recently came in like maybe last week. And I wanted to check and make sure everything looked good together before putting them on. And then I cuddled Bennett, which is always fun. And then Nick helped me put pictures in frames this day, which was kind of out of this world for me because I'm notorious for buying frames and leaving like either the stock image in or nothing in them. So I put like probably like 100 pictures in frames, which was just kind of next level for me. And then afterwards we had a H-E-B and Target pickup. I'm trying to see like what kind of icons and things I have. We'll use some of these just to bring in more of the matte foil. But yeah, I had a H-E-B and Target pickup. I'm assuming that the H-E-B was for groceries and the Target was for probably like diapers maybe. I'm also just trying not to wake anyone up, so I'm talking kind of quieter. So that's like so much more like contrasty on camera than it is in real life. So let's do H-E-B. And this week I'm still on the 0.5, or was I on 0.4 last week? No, I was on 0.4 like previously, but I've switched back to 0.5 because I kind of like it. It was an accident, but I've kind of found that I miss it. Also, I'm getting my hair done soon, like in 2 days, right? Or is that next week? Next week. Getting my hair done, which is just wild because I haven't got my hair done in like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I've just been like cutting it at home, but I'm getting my hair cut and colored, and it's gonna be crazy. So we'll see how it looks. Then this day the boys got booed. I think I'm gonna use a pumpkin from the deco. I think that'd be cute. So our neighbor booed us. I didn't really know. I knew it was like kind of a thing, but not really. But my like HOA like starts it, and then I feel like it's just like almost like a guilt thing to like keep it going. So our neighbors got booed from like the HOA, and I think they probably pick like every street somebody to do. And then our neighbors booed us, and they got the boys the cutest stuff. Like they got Bennett scrunchies because they know he loves scrunchies, and like Theo a little board book. My boys love books. Like I feel like I do like wish lists for them on Amazon. It just makes life easier. And I feel like most of the things are books, but it's just because like I feel like the thing that they use the most is books. So like board books with like, especially for Theo, like it's just the best thing. They just love their books. So he was like really hyped about that. And then I booed our other neighbors to keep the train going. So I'm gonna put in boo baskets, so that was cute. Also, there was a crumble cookie in there, and I ate that. It was like a pumpkin cake one, and it was so good. I haven't had a crumble cookie in probably like 9 months. Just wild, but I just feel like they're like, you could get one and then it's good for like a week of like eating because they're so big. I think they're like 800 plus calories per cookie, which is just, that's how like they're like this big, and the icing's like this thick, which is just, I hate icing like that much. But this cookie, the pumpkin cake one, was like so good. And then I wanted to put in that I made chicken salad this night. I got a rotisserie chicken from H-E-B and made chicken salad, which is always like, it's like a nice like meal prep, I guess, because it's such a good like snack for days then. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not gonna wake Bennett up. It's so hard to see. I guess I could like, Theo's not gonna wake up. We have been re-sleep training Theo, and he's rolling around. Trying to re-sleep train Theo because his sleep's been a wreck, and we want to before the new baby gets here. But yeah, it's been going okay. I got a lot of advice from Marg actually. But I think the one thing was like getting rid of like bottles, which I don't remember when we did with Bennett, but he would have like regular milk in bottles, not like in his crib, but before. And I feel like that was really screwing up his game, because once we got rid of that, he's been like pretty good. Let's see. I really love this pattern. Like I just want to use like everything in this pattern. All right, let's do this one and the green maybe. I love these colors. Like they're just so dark. And I think this, I wanted to mention that this foil option was the option. Like it is so pretty with it because it's definitely a more muted copper. Like I said, like more of like a copper penny kind of copper and less like a flashy copper. But I think especially with the dark colors, it really works. So this day I wanted to put in that Bennett really wanted to go to Holy Bagel. There was like another reason we went. I don't remember why exactly. But it was really, really annoying because I have bad car anxiety. Let's see what I can find. I don't know if I want to use one with like a bunch of yellow in it though. Really bad car anxiety, and in the rain it's worse. And we started driving and it started pouring and visibility was like terrible. So it was like the worst Holy Bagel run ever because I just had anxiety the whole time. And because it was raining and we live in Austin and no one can drive in the rain, there was so much traffic because there were so many accidents. It took us forever to get down there. But I think this day we actually got Kirsten Holy Bagel too, because then we went, and we went and took packages after. So that was another reason we went. Normally Nick will just take them himself, but we figured since Bennett wanted Holy Bagel, we would just go. Then I cuddled Bennett, which, is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised? Probably not. Let's see what kind of cuddly stickers I have. I have so many options. Oh, this one's cute. I love the paper shire ones. I just feel like there's just so many cutie options. Like, is that the same? Okay, I can't use that. I feel like that was even a different sheet. Maybe I have 2 of those sheets. All right, let's try that again. I'll use that one later in the week or something. Kind of like I have so many options. Grabs same sticker. This one's cute too. This one I'm Happy Daya. just sitting here watching Bennett sleep. He's such a wiggle worm in his sleep. I feel like his dad doesn't move when he sleeps, but I'm definitely a wiggle worm when I sleep. I guess we'll just write the same thing again. Probably watched a movie. What movie? I'm not sure. Probably Ghostbusters 2. That's been his current jam for the past couple of weeks. And I have literally no idea what's happening in that movie, but he likes it, so there's that. And he's always like, Mom, this part where the Slimer does this, and this is the bad something. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then afterwards, Bennett and I went to Target. I guess I have this. I don't remember why we went to Target. TBH. It might have been just to like get out of the house. Who knows? So let's do it on one of these, kind of on the side situation. Yesterday we went to Home Depot and to Walmart. And he had never been to a Home Depot before. I don't like Home Depot because I don't know anything, basically. And he was asking me so many questions. I'm like, it's an air compressor. What does it do? I don't really know. But he was freaking out in Home Depot. He thought everything was so cool because they had like, you know, the ladders in the aisle, like the stairs kind of. And he was like freaking out because he thought it was so funny. And then like he was like asking me a million questions about wood glue. But basically I needed to pick out a paint color because we're doing a bunch of painting in the house. Is it raining? It just started raining. Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain all day today. Forgot about that. We have like a furniture delivery too. I like bit the bullet and ordered a new couch, which just really hurt my whole heart. But our old one just is not for the space, and we found somebody to buy it actually, which was really cool. But yeah, we have a delivery today and it's raining and Nick is like not thrilled about it. But anyways, we went to get paint swatches, which he also thought was the coolest thing in the whole world. And then we had to get some things for Nick's dad. He needed like wood glue and then like wood putty. And Bennett thought it was shampoo, but then I explained it to him and he thought it was the coolest thing. So we did that. We went to Walmart yesterday. He's like the funnest person to go shopping with. Is fun is a word? The most fun. Wow, can you hear that? Just like all of a sudden happened. But we're just going to call it ambience because I'm here and filming. That's probably why Bennett was wiggling. He probably heard the rain before I did. So anyways, I'm so burpy and I'm so thirsty. I hope that rain's not too obnoxious. It honestly might be. I'll just film a little bit more and then maybe quit. So that's like a lot of rain. Dang. That like really came out of nowhere. So, then I went outside with the boys and played. It's been so nice out. So we have been going outside every single day that it's nice out. Obviously we won't today because it's rainy. And when it's rainy, it's muddy, and it's muddy, it's yucky. And I think it's actually supposed to rain all day, which is just wild. And then I had 3 shows to mark. That might not have been the best one. So I might just mark 2 depending on my spacing. I'm pretty sure I can only fit 2 unless I switch this out, which I don't think I'm going to because we've been spending so much time outside. But honestly, like, love it because, yeah, I'm going to only put 2 in here. It's so loud. Bennett's really wiggling. He's like, it's raining, guys. Let's see. Let's use a TV from here. That is so loud. What am I gonna do now? I was like set to film. Maybe I'll film the base of the next one since it'll be like silent. Forgot I have white ones of these. But I also I'm like the kind of person where I don't really like doing bases early. That's like crooked, but it's fine. I don't like doing bases early because, do I have anything in here I want to use? Then I'm like less inclined and excited to do, it being kind of like a reward. Like whenever I finish this, I would do the base as like a reward because I love doing bases. Let me do this sticker for playing outside. So if I went and did the base for the next one, it would make finishing this not as exciting. Maybe it'll like calm down because I feel like it's kind of calming down already. Play outside. But yeah, it's just been so nice out. It's like the perfect weather. I really want to set up a hammock. We got like the hammock itself, and I want to do like, basically I want to do like 2 poles in the ground, like metal poles, and then you can like bring the hammock up and like put the hammock on, because I feel like especially living in like basically the forest now, if we left it up, there'd be bugs all over it and like nests and things. That's happened before when we didn't live in the woods. So bears all another way. Yeah. So yeah, and I think that that'll be nice. Me and Theo are going to hang out on there all the time. I know it, but I really want a hammock. I think it's like hammock weather. I spent a lot of time on our hammock whenever I was pregnant with Bennett, and I just love hammocks. I just think they're so relaxing. Other way. The rain's calming down a little bit. Maybe I'll continue filming. It's not as like obnoxious. It's still there, but it's slowing down for sure. On Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment and it took forever. I think I was there, or wait, is that the one? Oh, yeah. This was the boys' doctor's appointment, I think. Was that the boys? No. This is a different one. There was another appointment this week. So we had this doctor's appointment that took forever. I think it was it Nick's doctor's appointment? Or was that last week? I don't even remember, honestly. That's why I need to film closer, is because like my brain isn't as savvy as it used to be, but I wrote that it took forever, so it must have. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that in, and then we went to Target, which I guess I'm just gonna do like little things. Let's do. The only thing is this one is not going to be ideal for little things for this week because it's just not. So let's do this one here. So we went to Target, and we also Target and cuddled Bennett, and we also got In-N-Out, which I feel like I've gotten so many times this pregnancy, but it's like just so safe. And I actually only once has the fries been terrible, but I feel like recently their fries have been like pretty good, which is just honestly wild. Usually they're like so overcooked and they taste like cardboard, but they've been good. And I also have figured out since like recently that I love protein style burgers. I just think that they're so good from In-N-Out in particular. I just don't think I like In-N-Out's bread. I think that's it. So for the doctor's appointment, is there an icon that I can use for that? Maybe. I just really want to bring in more. Oh, I have like, there's like, is that thunder? It is less spooky out, y'all. I did bring out these, number 2. I feel like this green is not a perfect match, but I feel like whenever you're using these like doodle icons, you could, I have Dr. Doodles coming, by the way, like cute ones. I don't think there's any doctor related things in here, but I could probably just use a like face mask, TBH. So let's use that. But I feel like whenever you're using a doodle, it's not too wild if the doodle, we'll do it up here because I have the appointments long. See, I feel like that's not wild because they're not like right on top of each other. I'm pretty sure it was Nick's doctor's appointment, but I'm just going to write in doctor appointment. And I'm not going to write it was so long, but I'll remember from this video that it was so long. So doctor's appointment, and then, what else do I want to put in? Target. So let's grab some icons. We will do the little shopping bag. It's hard to see the white ones, but they are there. Shopping bag, and then cuddled Bennett, and we had In-N-Out for lunch. So let's do In-N-Out here. And then for cuddles, I'll just do a little heart sticker, which is so cute. Love it. So, Cuddlebee, Target. I feel like I went to Target a lot. Why, I don't know. This one, I think we went to get apple juice because the Target near my doctor's has the apple juice Nick likes. And it's like this weird apple juice that comes in these like stout containers. But it's like his favorite apple juice in the world, and the boys like it too. In and out. But yeah, they never have it at our Target. So there's that. And then, let's see. So we hired cleaners again. I haven't had cleaners in probably like 2 years, and I feel like cleaning is something I can do, but not something I love to do. Is that everybody? I think so. I think I'm just going to use a little thing for this. So we hired cleaners. I feel like we got like a pretty good deal. What do I want to use? So we needed to like really tidy up the house. That was like on the list of things to do this day. Because normally it's like whatever if the house is a wreck. But obviously if somebody's cleaning your house, you want it to be kind of put together-ish, sort of. So we had to tidy up. We have been cleaning. It's just like one time Nick like, tell me if this is problematic. He cleaned the bathroom tile with wood cleaner, like hardwood floor cleaner, and he tries to tell me that it's not like a big deal, and I just don't think that you're supposed to. Let me know in the comments. I don't know for sure. I should have Googled it, but I'm pretty sure with my argument that you're not supposed to do that for some reason. Because I feel like wood cleaner would have some kind of like polishing qualities, probably. And then like you don't want to polish like tile because that just sounds dangerous and like it would leave a film. I don't know. And then this day I decided to start Christmas well, not start. Well, I guess formally start Christmas shopping because I really want to get that done and ready. So I did that, and this day I started with Reagan and Avery. I feel like it's super easy because Kirsten has a wish list for them, and she's talked about in her videos that wish lists just make everything easier. We can use this little box, which they really do. I feel like especially with kids, like there are obviously like easy things to buy, but also you don't know like what do they have, what do they like, what do they want. So I mostly went off of Kirsten's wish list. I think I went rogue for like 2 things, but they were like kind of similar to things on the wish list that I had gotten. So like they worked together, and I already have those wrapped and they're at work, like, and Kirsten can take them like closer to Christmas. But I already shipped out Jessica's presents. Like I wrapped them and put them in a box and so shipped them to her. But I'm hoping to get a couple more people done this current week. And yeah, just kind of like get the ball rolling on that. The rain stopped or is stopping. So for that, I'm going to write Ave and ring present shop. But I got all of that done, which was really exciting. And then afterwards, I got those, which I thought my addiction to my salad started the last week, but apparently it started this week. Which I haven't had it since the whole debacle of what I talked about last week in the Plan With Me, where it was just like it's been a wreck. So I don't know. I really love that salad, but I just don't know if it's like possible to order it with them not messing it up anymore. So for that, I'm just gonna grab this here from Once More with Love. Mark's got all of the stickers. Zoe's, I don't even know. Salad. I do miss it though, it's so yummy. We've also been eating earlier because of the way we've been switching the, what's it called? The sleep training. So we haven't been eating out as much. Or if we do, it's like closer. So we haven't been going to like Zoe's very often. Then I put in that I was super annoyed with Nick this morning. And normally I don't remember why, but I wrote notes for this day because I was so annoyed. I was like furious. Not really, but like kind of. I have an alarm sticker and it's like perfect for this actually. So this day, like I said, was the day that the cleaners were coming. We scheduled them for really early because we wanted to be home in time for Theo's nap. So Nick was in charge, which is honestly my fault, in charge of the alarms. So let's just write no alarm. So Nick was in charge of the alarm, and apparently he woke up earlier than his alarm and turned it off because he was awake. And then we woke up to the doorbell. And I had to run 7 months pregnant, and get the kids ready to leave because we were going to go to the in-laws. They were going to make breakfast, and we've been working on a project there. We are taking all of Nick's parents' like family photos. Yeah, we'll do this one. And like scanning them. Like Nick got like a picture scanner in particular. We're scanning them and putting them in like, well, like is digitizing a word? I think maybe. Digitizing them so that we can have them, because they used to be just in this like very, very large box. And I was like, you guys should organize these and then we can scan them in. So I had them organize them by kid. And then we uploaded them, or scanned them in per kid, and now they're all like safe, and then we can Dropbox them to whoever. And then I'm going to make books for Christmas, I think, of like the best pictures of each kid. And I'm trying to think if I want to do, because there's a lot of pictures. I'm trying to think if I want to do. But anyways, the reason why I was annoyed is because there was no alarm and I just had to like run around getting everything like together to leave. There's a lot. But I was like, are you serious, Nick? Like, I leave you with one job. The alarms. It's just never happening again. I'm just going to always set an alarm. Which is funny because we have alarms now like throughout the day, like to like keep up with the schedule. And it's like the funniest alarm. I'm going to have to like look up which one it is, because like the iPhone has like, 20 standard ones. And the one that we picked is so funny because it literally is like, it sounds like, I don't even know. It sounds like the like halftime of like a show or something. And it's like a bell. And it's like bing, bing, bing. It's just funny. And I just laugh every time I hear it, because for a while he had the like general alarm, and it's so like abrupt and scary that like every time I hear it, I get like flustered. And so it's going off every like hour and a half. And I'm like, why? But changing it now, I just like, I don't know, I feel like joy every time I hear the alarm now. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know if I want to do the pictures, like all of them in one, and then do like chapters. So like there'll be like a Nick chapter, an Alex chapter, whatever. Or if I want to do like individual books per, I don't know. I have to decide because there's a lot of pictures. So like doing that would be definitely like more wild, but maybe I do them smaller and like more pictures per page, or I just do like individual books. I don't know. I have to decide still. And I probably should do that like tomorrow or today, maybe. So yeah, so we went to Nick's parents. So I think for that, I'm going to use the car icon. They made breakfast and we worked on those picture things. And I think I brought my computer and I also just worked. Parents. I don't think Nick put it in my plans for the week it happened, but I did get a new computer and I'm like so hyped about it because I obviously use my computer like every single day for work for hours. But I'm so excited because this is like the first laptop that I'm like actually pumped about in like 6 years, because they like got rid of the touch bar. They like switched back the keyboards. There's an SD card slot. There's MagSafe charging. Like I could not have been happier, because like I said, I don't use like a desktop computer, which I feel like is very weird for what I do, but I use my laptop like every day, hours. It's basically almost all my work is on the laptop. So like those things all coming back in one little package, I was like literally the happiest I've ever been about a computer. Especially the SD card, because it's really annoying to have to like go grab like my SD card reader. Like this thing, I don't even need this anymore. I don't need it anymore. I'm just so pumped about it. And it was so cute. Like I put it in and like the little SD card came up, because usually this would be like a USB, like, oh, I don't know. I'm just like so happy about it. And the keyboard too, like it's just like, I don't know, I like typing now. I'm like, ooh, who am I? I feel so like 2018 or something. But yeah, I'm like really excited about it. But anyways, I brought my computer and we worked, I think, as well. And then this day we got Long John Silver's for lunch, which is my current pregnancy favorite fast food. Also, Bennett loves it. And it's so funny because we got it the other day whenever Nick's parents were over. And Nick's dad was like, oh, Bennett, do you like Long John Silver's? And he's like, no, Grandpa, it's called Silver's. And he just gets so sassy about it, and I love it. And he just loves Long John Silver's, which also just makes me so happy. This day, we also got a lot of house packages because, like I said, I have been trying to get things together. I think I'm just going to use this bow, right? Yeah, we're really using all the icons this week. But I really want to bring in more of the matte. I kind of wish there was more icons because I'm, like, feeling it this week in particular. So, house packages. What we got, I don't know. But we got something. And then afterwards, we hung out with the boys for a little, which is just basically the normal. Let's do a pattern label here. So we just hung out, probably in the playroom, built some forts or something. And then I made gift bags for Halloween for trick-or-treaters. Spoiler alert, I think we had 2 trick-or-treaters, and we just like left the candy out. But I wanted to make like little bags with like little cute tags. I was definitely inspired by Jasenia because she's like perfection. And yeah, so we had like 2 trick-or-treaters. I think maybe next year. I feel like people don't know I live here because it's just kind of like a construction zone. But also my neighbor only got one, so maybe not. They're like more out in the open, and they didn't get any either. And I also feel like I read on the Facebook group, like my neighborhood, they were like no one trick-or-treated. So I'm like not sure if it's just like my neighborhood or what. Like maybe there's not a lot of kids. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping by next year, like to actually take the boys. I just feel like it's like late, and also Bennett would just want to eat like chocolate then at like 8 o'clock, and then it would just be a night. So we did not trick or treat this year, but we did like different things during the day. So, oh wait, why is this 3? I don't know. Friday was supposed to be 3. Am I on the right week? Yeah. Maybe I could just switch these. It's been a while. Let's see what's good here. I do have an extra bougie box, so worst case scenario, I can just use that because I have a feeling this will not go back down perfectly. I feel like the sticker paper on the like stickiness on the bougie boxes and like clear stickers is not like as restickable as glossy stickers in my opinion. I feel like I'm kind of Could say expert opinion, but I don't know. Let's see. Gotta use the undo. This stuff, whoever figured this out, like that we should be using this for planning, is kind of a genius. I don't know who it was, but I am forever indebted to you. I'm going to leave those dry for a second, which this dries relatively fast. Smells so bad though. So let's go on to Friday, and then I'll kind of move this stuff once they dry and I can see if they're going to restick or not. But this also kind of looks a little promising. Usually there's like a ton of like white paper gunk on here. This day, the boys had a doctor's appointment, which we actually decided this day to switch offices for the boys because we were going to this office because we really liked their pediatrician like a lot, and we still do. But when they got so many shots this day, ooh, it was so sad. We'll use this one. So we really like the doctor here. She's like super nice, like the nicest. But it took almost 3 hours for their doctor's appointments, which was just, and we like scheduled them together to make it easy because then like they just see them at the same time. It took 3 hours, and it's like a 40-minute drive there, 40-minute drive back. They got shots. It was a wreck. So we decided to switch their doctor's office, which is just like really sad. Because like I said, I really love their doctor, but it's just like not worth it, especially whenever I'm going to have 3 now. So we are doing that, which just sad. But it was a super long appointment, and they keep the rooms really warm, which I think is mostly for like smaller kids. But it was just like so hot, especially with like masks on. It was like, I was baking basically. And I even make sure to like dress accordingly to go to the doctor's because I'm like, it's going to be hot. But no, I was roasting. So afterwards, we did get McDonald's because Bennett was like so upset. And I was like, what do you want to get something for food? Like something special? I was like, do you want anything at all? And he was like, I don't really want to use the white. I forgot. Let's use this one. He wanted McDonald's, so we obliged. He hasn't had shots, I think, since he was like 2 or 2.5. 2 or 2.5, I don't remember. But it's been a while, and I feel like he has since then gotten more feelings. So it was super sad. Nick actually took Theo into the other room to get his shots because they wanted to do Theo first, and I didn't want to like trigger Bennett. So I had to do shots with Bennett, and it like literally broke my heart. It was so sad. But I think he's good now for a while. But Theo was fine. Bennett was just a wreck. So, and then afterwards, I cuddled with Bennett. He did not feel great this day at all. He was very clingy, and he just didn't feel good. So cuddled, and then I took a nap. I think Bennett just kind of like also cuddled. He probably was like watching a movie or something. I think this day he wanted to watch Gabby's Dollhouse. I think I remember because it was just so sad. So we cuddled, and then he wanted to take a bath this day. Basically, that's kind of my way of like coaxing Band-Aids off of him, because otherwise he like every time he sees the Band-Aid, he like gets like re-upset about it. So if I take him in the bathtub, the Band-Aids will fall off if I let him soak long enough, and then he doesn't like, it doesn't bother him at all, and then he'll be like, oh, my Band-Aids are gone, and I'm like, yeah, you're all better now. So napped, and then took a bath with Bennett, and then I had the weirdest fortune cookie, y'all, this night. It was like bizarre. It has to do with the new baby, like, and I'll talk about it if I remember whenever she's born, because it has to do with her name, but it was like kind of like wild. I didn't even fill out this side. We'll get back to that. I just skipped it. I was like, nah, we're gonna do this then. So for taking a nap, I thought there was like some kind of sleepy looking something in here. Oh, there's a bath one. I can use the bath one. I have one more, the moon. That's cute. Let's see. What do I have? Bath and then nap. The rain has for sure simmered. It's now just drizzling. I'll do the little slippers. don't think there's a nap sticker. There's a bath sticker. Maybe I'll use that. I keep forgetting to look over here. Bath. Nap. And then the fortune cookie. I don't think I have any fortune cookie stickers. Let's see. I love fortune cookies though. Let's see. Maybe I can just do like a shocked emotion sticker. Maybe like this one. Fortune cookie, cool. And then let me switcheroni these and see what happens. Just feels relatively sticky today. Like I said, I don't think it took up as much paper as normal. Let's move back over here real quick. So this day I wanted to put in hung out with the boys. Let's do this little happy day bear sticker. I love these so much. And put in with boys. And then afterwards, I made those Halloween gift bags, candy bags, whatever you want to call them. We actually used the candy bag. It's kind of big, but I think it's worth it because it's like what I did. All right, small, oop, got kicked. Candy bags. And then afterwards, we watched the Disney 50th special. I don't have any more like layering bits. I have like the flags. So I use those. I don't know how they look on that. So I'm just going to use this plain, I guess. Do I? Or do I need to cut out like, I don't know if I trust myself to cut a circle. So let's just put that in. And I'll just write 50th special. Just cute. And then move back over to Friday. That was an easy fix. For a second, I was like, oh dear, but I think it worked out. So I'm going to put in then that I watched The Good Doctor this day, and then I was super needy. So most nights Nick and I like hang out together at night, but some nights he like wants to play video games or talk to his friends or whatever. And this night he was like doing his own thing. I think he was like just doing something random. I don't even know. But he put in that I was being needy because I was just like, come cuddle me, which normally I'm not needy. So let's put that in with a patterned label. And then afterwards, I think it was like, I don't know, I couldn't sleep really well and I couldn't tell why. And then I looked at Bennett's like baby monitor and he was awake, and I was like, and it was weird because he had been sleeping, but like, I don't know, must have been like an intuition thing. So I'm gonna do for needy, I'll do like a Nick sticker. This one's cute. Let's do this one. So I looked and he was like awake, and I was like, sometimes he just wakes up for a second and then goes back to sleep, but I don't know, I was just feeling something. So like, I'm gonna go check on him, and he had a fever, assuming from the shots, and I felt so bad for him because he was just so sad about it. So I stayed up with him so that Nick could sleep, and we watched some Ghostbusters, and then I got him like medicine, and then once he was feeling a little better, I set him back up in his room with a book, and within like 5 minutes he was passed out, which was so good. And then he slept in pretty late, and then afterwards he was fine. He just had that like little like spout of just not feeling great in the middle of the night and needed some cuddles, and I was down for it. So let's see what I have as far as like fever goes. Maybe something in the doctor section or like the not feeling well section. I don't remember the last time he had a fever. Theo actually had a random fever yesterday, and it was just like 100, or well, it was 100 on his head and 99.9 on his ear, in his ear. so burpy. Let's see, where do I want to go? Oh, anyways, so we gave him a little bit of medicine and he was fine. I don't know, like, there was no other symptoms. He was just like sad and had a fever. Let's see. do, 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 do. I don't know, I guess none of these are like really that good. Let's just use the one with the screw in the head. But yeah, that was like so random. I was like buckled in. I was like, oh boy. Actually, I don't need to cut it. Oh boy, this is going to be a long day. But no, he was good. So, Bubba fever. And then afterwards, this day, there was like a fall event. Bennett was back to his chipper self. So we were like, all right, you're solid. It was just the shots. So let's do this. So we went to this like fall event. So let's go ahead and put that in. And during this event, they had a petting zoo, which was kind of like Bennett liked it, but it was kind of boring. So let's use a fancy label, a little thing, put in the petting zoo, and then we also got ice cream. So let's put that in with another little thing. Let's do the red. And then in the middle of that, they had like an obstacle course, which was really cool. And I didn't know if Bennett would like it or not, but he was like kind of like in love with it. So I wanted to put that in as well. Just super cute. I'm gonna put their neighbors there. And Nick also, they had like this cute little like setup where different like small businesses that like live in the community could like set up little tents and like sell their stuff. And Nick found this one like business that is, they're actually from Pennsylvania, which was cool. And they make German baked goods, which is Nick's like it's like kryptonite. So Nick is now like in love, and I think he just sent an email in this week to order. I think they have pecan cinnamon rolls this week, and he's like so hyped about it. But that was cute that they did that. I'm so tired now. Then for the petting zoo, I think I'm just gonna use like a star because I don't really have any like petting zoo stickers that'll fit in a little thing. Plus it wasn't really the highlight. And then I think for the obstacle course, I'm going to use like a Bennett specific sticker. Oh, it makes so uncomfortable. Ugh. See, no, I'm going to switch that out. I have this. I forgot. We're going to use one of those. Let's see what else I have. This would be cute to use. We didn't take Theo, obviously, because he's a little bit too little for stuff like that. Let's do that. Super cute. I kind of don't want to cut it, but it's going to be like massive. Maybe I can cut the top off and it not be weird. I'm so shaky. Okay, let's do that. That's not horrible. Obstacle course. I'm going to try and spell it. Obstacle course question mark. I don't know. And then for ice cream, I'll just do a little bow sticker. They had coffee ice cream, which is so good, and Ben had cotton candy. So ice cream. And then I'm gonna just take off this one And put this sticker in here because that's like too perfect to not use. Like, come on. Like, I didn't even realize I had that. Probably because I've never used them before. Then over here, I made loaded baked potato soup for dinner, which was another dinner that was like, it lasted for like days and it's just so good. I love soup. I could eat soup every single day for my whole life and be like pretty happy and content with just everything. So I'm just gonna stick that in there. And then I also wanted to put in that I did my nails this day. I think I might have done these. It's been a minute. It sounds right. So I did my nails this day. And then afterwards, I watched The Circle, which I've said before I'm not like a big fan of, but it's like whatever, I'll watch it. I like the first season, but the rest of it I'm just kind of like whatever. I feel like it's getting very like, I don't know. I think it's just like, it's one of those competition shows that I feel like is exciting the first time you watch it because it's all like new. And then afterwards it feels like a little bit on the repetitive side. So I'm like, could live with it, could live without it. I'm okay. But because I have nothing else to watch, I'm like, all right, we'll watch it. And then let's see what I want to put in here. Maybe just this one. And then I just cuddled Nick for the rest of the night. We probably watched like part of a movie or something. We never finish movies, we're the worst. I try every year. I mention, I think, that I have like a Halloween playlist. And I'm like, this year, this is going to be the year that do I have any like cooking stickers on here? I don't think so. Not really. This is the year I am going to watch a ton of Halloween movies. It's going to be awesome. And then I never do. I don't even think I watched one full Halloween movie. I watched bits and pieces of a couple, but I did not watch one full Halloween movie. That's okay though. Eventually I will. Loaded. I'm sure I potato. We'll know what it is. So good though. So good. It's a crowd pleaser too. Everyone liked it. And then, like I said, afterwards I did my nails. And I think I have a nail polish sticker on here. I'm getting hungry. Nails. And then I watched The Circle. I'm not caught up, finished, whatever. I don't know if it's finished or not, but I'm not there. Circle. It's on Netflix if you wanted to watch it though. Circle. And then for cuddling with Nick. I'll just use this sticker from Happy Data. Cute. And then if I move on to up here, we went to work this day. I like going to work on Sundays because there's like no traffic. So it's super easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick that in. And then for work, I'm just going to use a green time label. I know I have one in here. Work script for going to work to print like orders and organize and stuff. I think I had a lot of things to organize at work this day. I'm pretty sure. And then afterwards we went to the Domain. We wanted to order Theo's bedroom stuff because right now all he has in his bedroom is a crib and a calyx, and that is it. So let's grab this. Are you able to fit 3 little things? I might be able to. Might be able to in here. I have to remove things a little bit. So I wanted to do that. So we went and ordered that stuff, which was awesome. And it's being delivered today, like I said. Also ended up ordering the couch that I wanted. which I'm really excited about. And then we also went over to Louis because one of my purses broke, and they were going to fix it because it's like just the hardware part. It's actually like, it's broke, but if I had the tool to fix it, which I don't, I could have fixed it. Like it's not like broke. It's like broke, like it needs rejudged. So for that, I'm just going to put in maybe like a heart. I think that'd be cute. So for that, we did that. And then, like I said, we wanted to order Theo's bedroom stuff. So we ordered a dresser and a desk, which I'm really excited about, and a side table. I didn't order a bed yet because he's still in a crib. I'm not sure what bed I want to get. There's this really cute one from Pottery Barn that's like a corner bed, which I don't see very often, that I think would be really cool. But like I said, he's still in a crib, so I'm not like totally worried about that yet. So we ordered furniture this day, which I was really excited about. And then afterwards we went to Doc B's and ate on the patio. There was like what did I say? We were gonna eat a Culinary Dropout, but it looked really busy, which made sense because it was a Sunday, but Doc B's didn't look too wild. So, and I love Doc B's. That's not what I wanted to write. How can I make that work? Let's just make that a star. Sure. Just pretend. But it was so good. I miss Doc B's so much. Their food is just so good. Then I wanted to put in that we just hung outside. I used so many labels this week. But, oh, no. I have some pattern ones left. I didn't even realize that. I would have been using these up. So we went outside with the boys and played, and it was so funny because this day was, I think, Theo's first encounter with like a bug, which was hilarious. He does not like bugs. He's afraid of leaves. He thinks it's a bug. But it was so funny because he was like freaking out over this bug, and I was just like, really? Like, you're afraid of bugs out of everything. Interesting. But we hung out outside with the boys. I think Nick's parents came over this day too. Oh, they were watching the boys when we went to work. So we just hung out outside. I'm just going to use a little bear sticker. This is from Beneva Creations. It was actually like an interesting bug too that he was afraid of. It was like a beetle, but it was like a really big black beetle. So I probably wouldn't have been too thrilled to see it either. So I'm just going to use a tarantula sticker because why not? This is new and I'm excited to use them. So Theo, bugs. So anytime he sees like a leaf move now outside, he's like, oh my God, it's okay, Theo. It's just a leaf. Bennett loves bugs though. Bennett's just like, he's like, oh, where is it? I want to touch it. And then, unless it's in the house, then he's like, Daddy, there's a bug. Circle. Let me watch the circle. I watch the circle. And that is that. Yeah, my planner is getting thick. Thick. If you didn't know, the Aurastell 2022 inserts are on the Aurastell website. If you need to pick those up, I'm thinking this year about not using like dashboards for the months because I feel like anything that I can remove a little bit of bulk, like look at this, like it's like impossible to close. And this is the bigger one, I'm pretty sure. I asked Tiki, I'm like, is this planner the big rings? And she said, yeah. Nope. This is just a mess. But my planner is thick and I still have 2 more months left. And I'm nervous about it. Might have to start like turning it and then like closing it and then like flipping it back. But she's a thick planner this year. I feel this is my thickest planner for sure. Probably the amount of extenders I used. But yeah, this spread turned out so dang pretty. Let me show you what I left. I've been storing all of my like colored doodles in order of release in here. I might end up doing rainbow order though, once more come out. I probably will sprinkle some of this deco around, and then I'm probably going to take this bougie box, probably just the bougie box, and put it in with my other copper bundle I have. I think I have a couple from Crest Press, just because you never know when you're gonna need an extra bougie box. I feel like I won't need like any extra of this stuff, plus there's only gonna be like one header left on here. So that's what I have left in that bundle, so I did use quite a bit of it this time. And then for the kit, I have some leftovers that'll just go into my D-stash pile, but I feel like I used a ton of labels this week. And I love the way that this turned out. It's just so, wait. Did I show you the right way? I don't know. Did I show you this page? I don't know. I use a ton. I really wanted to do a Christmas countdown, but I keep forgetting. Maybe I should do that now. Let's do that. Let's do a Christmas countdown on camera. So I'm going to put these all in my D-stash pile. So I think I'm going to go into here because I have my weeks with the baby stuff, I think. Yeah. Oh, well, not this one because I'm not using any other foil color, so I'll just write it in. So let's go to my Christmas album and see if I have any like darker colored Christmas stickers or like something that would blend in. Well, I feel like something from here would. Yeah, I do like the little, is it one of these like pretty neutral little hats, little presents. Gingerbread man would be cute actually. I think I'm gonna use the gingerbread man from right here because it's brown. Let's do a little count to Christmas. That in here. So let's count. So this would be, Christmas is this week, right? So would I wouldn't count, would I do 1 week till Christmas here? I think, because this isn't technically 1 week. This would be like 2 weeks till Christmas. So I think I probably won't have one. I'd probably just do days. So let's do 2 weeks-ish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to write that down and then double count because I'm notorious for counting wrong. Let's double check. All right, let's do, I don't know if I want to do 2 spreads for New Year's Eve or if I want to do just like tape it and then do New Year's in the next planner because I kind of like that, but I could do 2, but also I'm going to be tired. And I feel like I like having like the New Year's spread in the new planner. Let me know what you're going to do down below. So remember, we're going to leave this one blank. I'm going to do 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks. Okay, I'm double count. We're hopefully confident. 11 weeks till Xmas. Because I don't have room to write Christmas on there. That is cute. So that is everything for this week. I hope that you liked the plan with me, and I will talk to you in my next video.